surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace...
My shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. I'd sooner stay out and back to work.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the...
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
But not at the expense of my duty.
I'd fancy a kit.
But not at the expense of my duty.
We must consider the needs of common folk as well.
It's our duty to see this peace protected.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Such quietude is a blessing.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Won't someone do aught about this?
Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it. See, a friend of mine hath an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Lots to do.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Time to find me a mark. No need for point.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean? Indeed. Some suppose there is... more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by secure? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we be... And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help.
Jesus. Now there's a name to remember.
To draw in as many customers as I can.
As a reward for Your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Greetings. Welcome. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure. Lots to do. Precious little time.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
Days like this
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
In my line of business,
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Go on, have a look.
Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I think not.
There's no hope to be found. Where'er I turn, might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Many thanks.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, I hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale
Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his... And so, in honor of his supposed valor, the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hailed, but mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this to my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them east. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Here we are.
If you must go off on your own... There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such cheap drink. It is not at all my taste.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Our first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed. The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of...
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal.
Not so for the Queen Regent and her son.
Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful. I've conferred.
What is one to do?
Sometimes I wonder if I...
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in so back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Want some in a real battle? Oh, my worth.
This armor's seen better days.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
Does life have meaning? Or is all we do
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
Got to start training the woman. The sooner the better without its charms.
I'd sooner stay out here longer.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, aye? Next time, don't leave aught in front of the door. I had a hell of a time wrenching the damn thing open.
Beg your pardon? I'll be mindful of that from now on. Still, no doubt there are others who've no idea that's even a door. Mayhaps someone should put up a sign, eh?
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's
So,
feeling
tell me
plenty.
more of this box cart.
It turned from the highway only to vanish. Was carrying some 3 dozen pounds at the pounds.
Surely these extravagances cannot be...
I find it liberating. A fresh acquaintance.
Mayhap I really
Would that all my days were such.
Whatever am I to do?
Would that all my days were such.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully
All this merrymaking is a...
Surely these extra... Would seem our... Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs.
All this merrymaking is a joy.
Whatever am I to do?
Blessing.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
Such quietude, blessing.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
find it liberating to hide my face for a time. I find it liberating to...
Such quietude. As I wait for the new equipment to come in.
Mindless labor is for mindless men. All my days were so...
Where might I go to spend a few hours untroubled?
These masks are naught but a hindrance.
I'd love to get a patron with more coin than sense.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phases?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Off to market I go.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time. It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brandt will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
There's a ladder here.
Captain will have my invoice.
We're here, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim? I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Well met, sir.
Whatever am I?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Pray inform me. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk to lay claim to the village territory. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, for some time now, it seems, what's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain, yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it.
It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermon's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of... mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Oh, tell me I haven't got enough these.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
You! This looks like...
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir.
This looks like trouble.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?